Warriors come to town. The usual starting five now intact for Steve Kerr. And for the Thunder, their normal starting five as well, back with Andre Robertson back from a knee injury and inserted into the opening lineup. And they are on their feet, and there are many fans wearing number 30 for Golden State, despite the allegiance to the hometown team. The usual crowd of Warrior people on the road to cheer on their team in the second meeting of the season between the two. Along with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Green on hand. Lisa Salter's with us as well, as we can't wait for this one. They played 3 weeks ago in Oakland, and Golden State won that despite a 40-point Kevin Durant.
I already saw the performance of the night. Cameron Payne has handshakes with every guy that are so in-depth. I don't know how he could possibly remember it.
I've been trying to do that with you guys. You ignore me.
That's Mike.
Quick foul. Right away, called on Curry.
And Mike, I liked it. They involved Curry in the action. He was guarding the down screener on that thing. He got caught up. Durant, nice curl to draw the foul.
Curry on Westbrook. Westbrook gets inside and scores the first two. Thunder might be a little angry. They have lost 3 of their last 4 games, including 2 straight at home. So unusual. And one of the toughest places to play in the league. They're 25-7 at home. Beautiful pass, but Green can't finish. Durant for 3. Thompson fakes, fires. That's short. Ibaka grabs the rebound. Steph Curry was telling us before the game, one of the keys to their road success is getting off to quick starts and quieting the crowd. Not in the first minute so far as the Thunder were the first 5 points of the game. Durant against Draymond Green. What a matchup that is. Robertson for 3.
You could not ask for a better start if you're OKC. Executing offensively and executing defensively.
Robertson shooting 26% from downtown. Gives them an 8-0 lead. Green throws it up. Bogut. Nice tip with the left hand.
That's why it's so important. You know it, Coach. The multiple effort plays. You got to be able to help and get back to the bodies of the bigs of the Golden State Warriors.
Westbrook goes right at Curry. Again, he already has a foul blocked by Bogut. Ball knocked out of bounds. And it'll still be Golden State ball. This place has been a tough place for anybody, but especially Golden State. Their last 12 games in this building, they're 1-11. It's been a difficult place for the Warriors to win. As they rearrange the shot clock.
Oklahoma City switching a lot of interchanges, much like Golden State. And so now you're going to have multiple guys make great decisions once they switch, knowing who they're guarding.
Curry fires away and hits the 3. Behind the back and a crossover against Durant. And it's 8-5.
And you can have a great strategy defensively against great players. They're going to score. That's a great play by Steph Curry. But that's good defense that you can live with if you're Billy Donovan and the Thunder also. It's the ones where you're careless and reckless defensively that you have a problem with.
The defense has been the problem for Oklahoma City in this stretch where they're 1-3. Just inconsistent as Steven Adams knocks it down, and the Thunder 4 of 5 to start. Draymond Green season opening, drives, misses. Westbrook pushing. Pass inside, and Adams is hit, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Well, the greatest mustache in the game, little Hakeem shake into the jump hook. Good poise and patience there. That little half shake, excellent move by Adams.
Don't do that, though.
What?
I got to hold it down for old school players. Hakeem is somewhere watching this game saying, that's not my shake.
I thought you were going to get on him about calling it the greatest mustache in the game.
No, I was, but once he said the dream shake, you know the dream shake, you've seen it.
No, I don't mean it was on par. I mean, he's trying to emulate. It's like when somebody does the Dirk, the 1-foot jumper, it's not, is it as good as Dirk? It's like the same type of move.
Okay.
Don't try to create controversy where there is none.
Adams at the line makes it 11-5. Robertson, an excellent defender, is on Thompson. Westbrook is on Curry. Thompson looking to get it inside to Bogut. And Bogut short. Durant grabs the rebound. You'll see the teams pushing at every opportunity. They're two highest scoring teams in the NBA. Barnes, also an excellent defender, forces Durant into a tough shot. Thompson grabs the rebound. Thompson lost it, got it back. Thompson on the drive, taken away by Adams. Adams with an excellent start on the defensive end. Durant steps back, has room. Durant 6 points. They've hit all 3 of their three-point attempts. Thompson for 3. Westbrook in attack mode. Banks it in. Golden State Warriors trying to accomplish the greatest season in NBA regular season history. They're ahead of the pace of the 95-96 Chicago Bulls. And earlier today we asked Kevin Durant, is he watching the Warriors on the nights that he's not playing?
I mean, how can you not? It's everywhere. From, you know, my grandmother knows about Golden State and San Antonio and what they've done. So it's everywhere, you know, so you can't run away from it. You know, I turn on SportsCenter and, you know, and then, you know, go to HBO and they may be talking about Spurs and the Warriors. So it's just a matter of, you know, great basketball is being played by those two teams.
There's such respect, obviously, throughout the league. But right now in the basketball world, they are the greatest show on earth. Durant guarding Curry on the switch. Barnes steps back on Ibaka.
That right there is the type of defense with the discipline and the effort and the attention to detail that you need to be a great defensive team.
Durant on the pull-up. Won't go. Nearly tipped in by Bogut, and Green will come the other way.
And you make a point. It's that type of defense, the concern playing against the Warriors, you have to sustain them. Any lapse, they make you pay the price, and they put together a 9-0 run.
Well, Jeff, you feel that the Thunder, their personnel that they have, are more than capable of being a terrific defensive team.
Dominant. You look at the length that they have on the floor right now. The quickness. The ability to guard multiple positions. Up and down the roster, to me, they are equipped to be a great defensive team.
Westbrook with a nice pass for his first assist, and it's 18-5. The first game of this trip after the All-Star break was a 32-point loss in Portland. Nice feed from Green to Thompson. And they've won 4 since. This is the final game of a 6-game trip after the break. They also played 1 road game before the break, so it's been 7 straight road games for the Warriors. Durant to the basket.
But Mike, they're using Curry, his man, to set the pin down. Curry picked up a foul, doesn't stunt right there, so Durant's able to turn the corner.
Sweet jumper from Klay Thompson for his second field goal. Russell Westbrook having a magnificent season. If Curry wasn't so much the favorite for the MVP, Westbrook would be one of the clear candidates for that award. Durant misses. Ball knocked away, taken by Green. Thompson drives and fouled by Ibaka. So the first free throw attempts for Golden State. Coming up, our national TV games this week. Tomorrow on NBA TV, Dallas hosting Minnesota. ESPN Wednesday, Detroit at San Antonio. The Thunder in LA against the Clippers. And then the Thunder have to play Golden State again. That on TNT Thursday in Oakland after San Antonio and New Orleans. So a very difficult stretch coming up for the Thunder as Dion Waiters and Kyle Singler come in for Robertson and Durant.
As Billy Donovan brings in Singler and Waiters, if I'm him, I have a very short leash because the starters did their job. They paid attention to detail defensively. We cannot afford to have breakdowns. So this is a game that I have a short leash with everybody on my bench if I'm Billy Donovan, trying to beat the best team in basketball.
Well, that's the question for OKC. Can they get consistent defensively, and can they get consistent production from their bench? Westbrook on the pull-up.
And if Curry is going to guard Waiters as Green lines up at 3, then Waiters has to be involved in the action.
Adams gets it again and fouled. Westbrook's done a great job finding Adams, and he's been very active early. He'll head back to the free throw line.
We talk about Russell Westbrook, but you take for granted how great of a player he is. He came into this league not having played the point guard position. And you look at his numbers, not only scoring, but facilitating, making plays. He is a phenomenal basketball player and having a tremendous season.
Now second in the NBA in assists. He's first in steals, 7th in scoring, second in triple doubles with 8. Another, as we said, if it wasn't for Curry, he'd be one of the leading candidates for MVP. And Mark, you've watched him. His balance now between scoring and finding his teammates, the improvement there has been extraordinary.
It's learning the point guard position. He came into this league as a, unbelievable athlete and a playmaker. He's understood how to play the point guard position.
Thompson misses. Adams altered that shot, although Thompson thought he was hit. Westbrook, attack mode, tried to draw the foul, didn't get the whistle.
Great closeout by Steven Adams in transition.
Curry the drive, foul from behind. As he was passing it out to the corner, got hit by Westbrook. That's going to be Westbrook's first, and they'll say in the act of shooting.
And Coach, you pointed it. These are the things, if you're OKC, okay, we ran them off the three-point line. Those are the plays we were giving up last time we played them. And if you're Russell Westbrook, you got to get back in the picture. You got to get back into the picture. So if he sprinted from the jump, that seam or gap would not have been there for Steph Curry.
And a missed free throw, a rare missed free throw from Curry. What a week he's had. 36 in Atlanta, 42 including a couple of clutch threes to help them win the game in Miami. And then his third 50-point game of the season in Orlando. Throw in on Tuesday, he got to play 36 holes at Augusta National, which he said perhaps was the highlight of the week. It has been quite a week for the reigning MVP.
Well, you look at those numbers. Those are video game numbers against teams that are game planning how to double team them, beat them up, triple team them. With all due respect, that's not Adrian Smith's numbers.
Serge Ibaka hits the jumper.
But again, Dion Waiters, Curry's on him, creates a nice play coming off baseline screens and opens up the mid-range jumper for Ibaka.
And this is an adjustment for OKC from the first game, Jeff, correct?
Well, I think it's an outstanding adjustment as Iguodala with the layup. And they got to keep going at him.
And as Cantor has also come on for OKC. Waiters jumper. 59% shooting here to start for OKC. Curry drives. Westbrook knocks it away. His second steal. Behind the back to Cantor for the finish. Ibaka deflects it. Wow, listen to this place. Westbrook for three. Iguodala down the other end. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining in what has been a high-paced, as expected, first quarter. Curry from way downtown, way off. Ibaka the catch and finish. Thompson shut out. Iguodala able to finish. And now it's time for Billy Donovan to talk his team. They need a break. They're exhausted. Time now for the In the Zone, brought to you by AutoZone. Mark?
Russell Westbrook, you see Steph Curry going by him, but the hustle, getting back into the picture with the active hands, leading to transition points, running 4-on-2. Great job by Westbrook in transition, forcing Iguodala and the Warriors in transition to commit. Once they do, pitch a perfect way of running a fast break drill and canter with the big-time finish.
Westbrook already with 5 assists. He's also had a couple of steals of those forced turnovers. Westbrook this year, he's got 8 games where he's had 15 assists or more. His distributing some nights have been magnificent. Some new faces on the court for both teams. Anderson Varejao, the former Cav, out there for Golden State. And as Barbosa comes up with a steal. 3-on-1, Curry, Iguodala, the finish. And Randy Foye is out there for the Thunder. Both acquisitions at the trading deadline. Varejao was traded to Portland. They waived him, and then Golden State signed him. Foye acquired from Denver.
And another subtle adjustment by Billy Donovan in Oklahoma is Durant goes out early in the first quarter, and then Durant comes back in for Westbrook. So one of them is always on the floor. I think that's imperative as you get into the playoffs.
Curry's got Cantor on him. Foye looking to help. Curry drives, kicks it out. Barbosa wide open for 3. And Cantor the rebound.
Last 2 possessions, turnovers for OKC. You got to at least get a quality shot because Golden State lives off of your mistakes.
They got to go at Curry.
Meanwhile, Varejao playing in his 3rd game with Festus Ezeli out after knee surgery. He's going to get a chance. And Varejao does not like the call. That's his first. Take it out with 14 to shoot.
Mike, I thought that runaway was a technical.
A couple of years ago, that was called every time. And I think rightfully so, the officials letting a player react initially. Don't you think so?
I don't know. I was just wondering.
Durant nails the jumper. 10 first quarter points for Kevin Durant. Well, we talked about the question mark for OKC. The bench, for their bench that is, the bench for Golden State has been terrific last year and this year. Iguodala, how about him off the bench? 4 for 4. He's got 8 points in 5 minutes.
And you can play great defense. You're not going to solve everything about this Warrior team. They're the best in the business for a reason. Not just Steph Curry, but quality guys throughout the line.
Curry on Durant. Waiters goes right at Barbosa. Ball too low. Durant couldn't handle it. And that's the 3rd turnover for OKC.
Mistake by Waiters. Had Singler all by himself in the corner. Don't try to do too much. Trust your offense.
Randy Foye, the new Thunder, guarding Curry. Green drives on Singler. Beautiful pass, but Varejao can't finish. Shot clock turned off. And the Thunder will hold it now for the final shot of the period.
And you see the Warriors keeping a guy on the strong side, Iguodala. Somebody's open. You got to be ready to catch and make a play.
Foye way downtown. Curry has it. Down the length of the floor. That almost went in, and it would have counted. But the first quarter belongs to the Thunder. Kevin Durant out of the gate strong. He's got 10 points. Russell Westbrook.
I didn't like the effort. You said it. We didn't play with the fire that you have to play with against this team in this building.
All right, thank you for your time. Mike?
All right, Lisa. When they played 3 weeks ago tonight in Oakland, Thunder came out, led 9-0 before people warm in their seats as they're going to call a loose ball foul against OKC, and we're going to listen to both coaches in recent huddles.
Seems like this happens every time we play these guys. We've taken that blow. Now we got to come back And we got to screen harder and cut harder and pass better. I mean,
Guys, we've made some mistakes on defense. We haven't been perfect, but our effort's been perfect. Our efforts, we haven't given up on plays, okay?
Exactly what you guys are talking about.
Like, you think we over here just freestyling?
Barnes with the turnaround shot. Now, they could play defense like they have and win 55 to 60 games and advance in the playoffs, but to win a championship, this is the kind of defensive effort you're talking about, Jeff.
It is, and I don't think they should sell themselves short. You know, the talk all year has been about 3 teams, and rightfully so. Warriors, Spurs, Cavaliers, as the 3 teams that people can see winning a championship. I think Oklahoma City should be thinking of themselves in that realm. And what they have to do that is consistently guard with great habits, great discipline, and determination.
Another foul as Durant got hit. That previous foul was on Varejao. Now Durant will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. In the previous game between the two, Durant had 40 in that game, and he got to the free throw line 13 times.
And I agree with what you're saying 100%. I'd also add the Los Angeles Clippers, if Blake Griffin comes back healthy and whole, with their ability to play big and small and certainly have playoff experience.
I agree. What they've been able to accomplish without Griffin, I think is a testament to Chris Paul's greatness, Jordan and Redick being exceptional, and Doc Rivers doing a tremendous job coaxing everything they have out of a limited roster.
10-point lead right now for the Thunder. Sean Livingston in the game with Barnes, Varejao, Barbosa, and Iguodala. Barnes got bumped as he tried to get the pass out. Whereas outside of those top 4 teams, it dips. But all 4 of them have had sensational years. I mean, look at they're 41-17. That is a stellar record. But everything pales in comparison to what Golden State and San Antonio has done.
And you know who's done well too quietly in the West? And they're not a championship caliber team, but Memphis.
Yep.
Memphis is 10 games over 500. Gasol is out, multiple changes. Dave Yeager has done a very good job there.
And of course Portland, which has been such a hot team recently. Durant guarded by Iguodala. Durant drives and finishes. Iguodala looked like he had him for a moment, and then a quick move. He's got 14.
And they're putting him in position where he can attack before help comes. When he catches it, he's in position to score the basketball. He is aggressive early tonight.
Thunder shooting 58% against one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. Barbosa the runner. Barbosa thrilled to have his pal from Brazil on his team now. Anderson Varejao, 2 good friends. Waiters from the corner. Waiters has been struggling with a shot since the All-Star break. They like to call him the X Factor, but he's been very inconsistent. Barnes throws up a brick. Durant. Cantor, sidestep. Nice footwork from Enes Kanter.
Beautiful move by the big fella.
Kanter off the bench, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Another excellent offensive player for OKC.
Oklahoma City guarding Livingston with Durant to take away his post game.
Iguodala drives. Wild shot, puts it up, gets the bounce. Iguodala now 5 of 6 from the field. He's got 10 points off the bench already as Westbrook set the check in. Durant. Robertson back to Durant, shuffles it out. Waiters wide open 3. Iguodala finds Varejao. Steve Kerr said he has fit in so well already as his game is similar to Bogut's as Barbosa the runners. And Durant rips down the rebound. Lost the handle. Livingston all the way to the basket. The Golden State bench has outscored the starters here so far. 16 of their 30 points from the bench. And a timeout call by Billy Donovan.
This Warrior team's a lot of credit. They're going to continue to fight. Curry, Thompson on the bench. The second unit doing a great job forcing the turnover, and Livingston with the finish in transition.
The Celtics had a big second half last year as well. Now third in the East. But how about Toronto? Kyle Lowry maybe played the best game of his career in the victory for the Raptors over the Cavs the other night.
And they do that in spite of DeMar DeRozan having a bad game. That's a scary team. That wing play can play with anybody.
And I'll tell you what, Miami lost today, but Eric Spoelstra is weaving his magic once again. Bosch not there, Wade in and out, and he is getting the maximum out of their team. And Hassan Whiteside, I don't know why people are always trying to knock this guy. That guy is a dominant force when he's on the floor.
Livingston posting up Westbrook. Tough turnaround shot. Westbrook grabs it and tries to run. Throws it ahead to Robertson. And somehow tipped it to Cantor. Mo Spates is in for Golden State. Spates played very well in the first meeting between the two. Cantor, the spin move, throws it to a fan.
Turnovers in this quarter are really hurting Oklahoma City.
That's 3 in less than 5 minutes in the second as Steve Adams returns.
And if you're OKC, you also have to understand that you cannot defend Mo Spates the same way you defend Varejao Bogut. He is a knockdown shooter.
Spates had 15 in 17 minutes in the first meeting between the two. That shot rolls off the rim. Durant grabs his 5th rebound. Westbrook looking to pass first. Offensive foul as he barrels into Spates, and that's 2 personals on Russell Westbrook. Waiters back in.
Very good job by Mo Spates.
And that's a block. He's in the restricted area.
Yep. Bad call. Oh, another turnover for OKC. Thompson trying to get himself going. Comes up well short. Westbrook pull-up jumper.
So that's what you got to do. Keep it simple. Don't try to do too much. Put them in pick and rolls and get high percentage shots.
Westbrook coming off a 44-point game in their most recent game. That loss to the Pelicans, where defensively was one of their worst performances. Yet here tonight, it's been one of their better ones. Barnes, 2-pointer misses. Robertson the rebound.
I like the defense of Ibaka early in this game.
Robertson gets inside, can't connect. Rebound, foot for it, take it away. Westbrook up with a left hand, powers it in.
And Robertson was absolutely mugged on the initial shot.
Here in the second quarter, 40-30. First meeting between the two. Golden State scored 73 as Curry nails the 3-pointer. That's his second. They scored 73 in the first half. A much different defensive performance for OKC here in the opening couple of quarters. Adams and Spates isolated. Adams lost it. Curry drives, flips it over to Spates. Spates banks it in. Cut it to 5 now. They've trailed by as many as 14. Durant ready to check back in for OKC. Green on Westbrook. Little stutter dribble. Way off the mark. Ibaka right there to clean it up. Curry from the corner, another.
And that's the mistake right there. So Ibaka switches on him. He throws it to Spates, and then he goes under the little hand back, which gives Curry the space to give the three.
Can't finish at the other end. Curry, long distance, puts it in. Stephen Curry with another three-pointer, his fourth. And it's a one-point game.
When you switch, you got to know who you're guarding. So Curry gives it up. Ibaka goes under. Too much airspace. Corner three. And this is good defense by Steven Adams. There's nothing you can do. Oscar, take note.
Before earning it.
Stephen Curry has 9 of the last 11 points for the Golden State Warriors and is now 4 of 5 from downtown. He had 10 in the last game Thursday night in Orlando. Westbrook bumped a couple of times, finds Adams. Adams mauled, gets it back out to Durant. Durant's shot is good. Livingston was right on him, and Durant nails the three. He's got 17. You hear some cheers at both ends again. There are a lot of Golden State fans here. Curry trying to find an opening. Steps back. That's a two-pointer. Ibaka grabs the board. Here comes Westbrook. Attacks the rim. Knocked out of his hands. Westbrook thought he was hit. That's the 6th Thunder turnover here in the second quarter. As you see there, Golden State without a turnover in the period. 3 for the game. Thompson drives. Thunder thought it was blocked clean. Thompson will go to the free throw line. Kevin Durant picks up his first.
You see initially Durant goes straight up. Question is, does he come down at some point? And there's contact.
Yep.
Correct call was made.
We were talking to Durant before the game, and some of their recent defensive performances, like the other night against New Orleans, was just not good enough, according to Billy Donovan and the Thunder. And Durant says, I have to be better. Put it on me. I'm the one that has to lead them, and I know I have to be better defensively for us as a team. The effort certainly here in the first half has been there for the Thunder.
There comes a point as a team, players, coaches, everything, where we've done enough talking. You know you got to be better. I know you got to be better. Now show me with your actions. And tonight in this first half, overall, they've done that.
Westbrook. Thompson guarding in. Westbrook again, pull up. That mid-range jumper of his has become lethal. 10 points, 5 assists for Westbrook. Green back to Curry, fakes. Kicks it out to Thompson for a good look. Three-pointer off the mark. Ibaka his 6th rebound.
A multiple effort. You make a mistake. Durant is the guy, the third guy that comes and contests the shot.
Westbrook inside for the post-up. Curry shot waved off. An offensive foul. Bogut with a moving screen.
Coaches talked about it time and time again. You got to look to attack Steph Curry when you have the basketball. No help. Westbrook uses that.
Steph Curry with 4 three-pointers. He doesn't just take threes, he takes deep threes just inside, about a foot inside the 28-foot line. He shoots from there like it's a free throw. In fact, his percentage from there is almost better than a lot of guys from the free throw line. It's incredible how consistent he is from that kind of deep range.
Well, he's an unbelievable shooter. And what you say to Steven Adams right in that situation is good defense. Great players are going to make plays just like Kevin Durant just did. But Steven Adams played picture-perfect defense, and you cannot allow greatness to frustrate you.
Speaking of greatness, Durant with 19 points here in the first half. He's 7 of 11 from the field. Curry finds Bogut cutting to the basket. third assist for Curry. Seven-point game, just under 2 to play. Durant's got Draymond Green. This is one of the best matchups you can watch. And Durant in rhythm, nails it. 21 first half points.
You know, we can really forget how great this guy is. Led the league in scoring how many times, Mike?
Curry misses 4. Green, the rebound, kicks it out to Thompson. Fight for the rebound inside. Here comes Westbrook. Roberson. And Green grabs the rebound. Draymond Green. Pass stolen by Robertson. Westbrook sidestep. Oh, lays it in. A sweet move from Russell Westbrook. Curry. And nobody in front of him. Curry with the left hand.
And if I'm Steven Adams, I'm upset. I'm doing my job defending Steph Curry on the perimeter. Help has got to come, and Serge Ibaka's in prime position to come over.
Westbrook now posting up Thompson. Inside to Adams. Boy, Westbrook's done a great job of finding Adams tonight.
I'll tell you what, if I made that last move that Russell Westbrook made, I'd be out for a month and a half.
Curry, blocked by Durant. Foul on Draymond Green. Reminder, we got the H&R Block halftime report coming up with Sage, Doug, and Jalen. We'll talk about the keys for tonight. And Joe Johnson, contract buyout with Brooklyn, signs with Miami. Shot clock turned off. Warriors obviously had a foul to give. That was Green's first personal. Durant on the pull-up. Ibaka's tip won't go. And the first half comes to an end. A thrilling couple of quarters as Green and Durant have some words as they head to the locker room. Steph Curry had 15, but it was Kevin Durant's 21. And Russell Westbrook 14 points and 7 assists. As the Thunder with an 11-point lead for OKC. Hi again, everyone, with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy. Mike Breen on hand. We'll check in with Lisa Salters in a moment. This is the kind of game you almost expected the Thunder to play, Mark. They had lost 2 straight home games. They already lost to Golden State. They came out angry and played with intensity at both ends.
Well, follow the game plan on both sides of the basketball, offensively and defensively. Got guys involved, was aggressive, and they did it on both ends. Talk about the performance. Put Steph Curry in the action. Talked about that going into the game. They do that. He's defending the screener. It allows airspace for Durant, turns the corner and finish. How about putting Bogut in pick and rolls? Step back, miscommunication, all by himself, aggressive. And then Russell Westbrook, aggressive attacking the offensive boards. Gets the basketball, keeps his foot on the gas pedal and finish. As good as it gets in pick and roll situations with a stop and pop mid-range jump shot. Both guys, stellar first half on both sides of the floor.
And that's tonight's breakthrough performance brought to you by Metro PCS. Meanwhile, Steph Curry a little slow scoring early, but boy, did he get red hot in that second quarter.
Yeah, he had 15 on 4 threes, and it was the ability to take what he practices and put it into the game. Here, the 2-ball dribbling drills that a lot of people do, but not very many have this type of handle to get that separation. And then the fade on the jumper in the corner, he gives it up to Spates, gets it back, same shot, same result. And then the long-range bombing that he practices here. Excellent defense by Steven Adams, but the offense just too good by Steph Curry.
So Curry with 15 points, and again 4 of 5 from 3-point range. Curry in the first meeting between the two struggled shooting from 3. He was just 1 of 9, but he caught fire in that second period. But he's the only one with a 3-pointer as he continues his assault on his own record. He is going to absolutely obliterate his own record for most threes in a season. which he set last year, which he broke from the year before. Thompson against Durant, uses a Bogut screen and nails the jumper.
And Kevin Durant can't slide under that screen. They're either got to switch it or Durant's got to fight over the top.
OKC ran out to a 14-point lead. Shot block, offensive foul as Adams barrels into Draymond Green, who draws the charge. Bogut comes up kind of holding his right hand. Still flexing that right hand a little bit, but appears to be okay. Thompson gets past Robertson. Nice jumper again from Klay Thompson. He's got 11.
And struggled in the first half, but back-to-back possessions, they got him the basketball. This is a guy you can't play Curry or Thompson as if they're having a bad night. They can heat up at any point.
Bogut still grabbing that hand down the other end as Durant pulls up, shot blocked by Green. A couple of good defensive plays from Green to start the third. Green throws a pass, thought Curry was going to cut back door, he didn't, and Green commits the turnover. Westbrook against Curry. Green was daring Robertson to shoot. Durant throws it away, stolen by Curry. Fourth in the league in steals. Finds Barnes. Barnes up and in. And Curry a little shaken up, slow to get up.
He's actually telling them to foul right now.
He's hurt right now as Westbrook is fouled. Curry fell hard. Did not try to get up, and again, right away, as Mark said, was signaling for his team to foul to stop the clock. A little bit of a limp. Oh, you saw that left ankle turn. And he's walking it off a little bit.
Looked like Westbrook landed on a little bit. Actually, he did.
And they tried to take a foul earlier in the possession where they grabbed Steven Adams, Draymond Green, as Curry's going off the floor and into the back.
Now, he'd had trouble with both ankles. It was the right ankle, though, that he had the surgery on. Still walking gingerly, but walking a little better. It looked how far it turned over there. So Curry will be checked out back in the locker room. Westbrook 1 for 2. Well, as soon as we hear anything, obviously we'll pass it along. Salters in pursuit. Draymond Green steps back. Well short on the three. Green 0 for 4 from the field. He does have 7 rebounds and 6 assists. And now guarding Durant. Durant and Green had some words before they went into the locker room at halftime.
And they are just totally ignoring Robertson.
Robertson, oh, they call a foul, a reach-in foul. And I think it's going to be Klay Thompson. Let's take a look again at the play with Curry. Watch the left ankle. Yeah, it turns, and then, as you said, Mark, he stepped right on it.
And the tough part is Westbrook is coming down with force. Certainly hope that he's okay.
Westbrook, pass inside, deflected by Thompson. You know, Thompson's such an unbelievable shooter. Forget what a good defensive player is, Mark. You've been saying that for years. Green couldn't handle a pass.
You make up a good point, though, but these are the opportunities where Klay Thompson recognizes that he's the go-to guy all of a sudden, and he thrives in these situations. If you're OKC, you got to give Klay Thompson your undivided attention right now.
Durant leans in, and Adams pushed off to get the rebound. Well, Adams picks up his second, and we're going to check in with Lisa.
Hey, Michael, while Steph Curry's back in the locker room now being checked out, I can tell you about a very emotional locker room at halftime. One of the players went on a profanity-laced tirade. I did not hear what precipitated it, but he was yelling so loudly that I could hear everything that he was saying. I think you heard a little bit of it as well, Mike. I think that it was Draymond Green. The indications that I've gotten from other players is that it was Draymond Green. He was yelling and screaming, "I am not a robot. I know I can play. You have me messed up right now. If you don't want me to shoot, I won't shoot the rest of the game." At one point, people were trying to get him to sit down from what I could hear, and he was daring people, threatening people, "Come sit me down." It then got very quiet. Guys came out of the locker room. I'll have more when we come back from commercials. You have me messed up right now. I believe the player was Draymond Green, but this was the Warriors team right before the start of the second half. Draymond Green huddling his team up. I will try to find out more about what happened, but Mike, you heard it as well as I did. I have never heard anything like that coming from any kind of professional locker room. I know that players disagree, but that was very loud, and there was a lot of swearing going on.
All right, Lisa. Well, Mark and Jeff, you guys have been in locker rooms your whole life. Is this something that happens on a semi-regular basis, never happens once in a while? And how concerned are you when something like that does happen?
Well, for me, I mean, you might have disagreements. I don't know like that, though. Again, I wasn't privy to what happened. So I would say very unusual.
And I would say, knowing the personalities in that locker room, you could sense something had gone on as KD knocked down a long ball. You see security during their layup line. You see guys talking to one another, discussing what took place. I'll tell you this. This is probably the biggest explosion for this team this year, but this is not the first time that they've had discussions like this in the locker room.
You expect it sometimes as a foul is called, as Durant got hit in the face. You expect it at times from teams, you know, that are really struggling. You don't, kind of surprising when it's a team that's 52-5, despite the pressure of, you know, wanting and having to win a championship, et cetera, et cetera.
But I'll say this, Mike, as a coach or as a teammate, I'm not worried about number 23. I'm not worried about Draymond Green and his competitive spirit, his fight, his winning spirit, his determination. But there's certain things you got to do it in decency and in order. There's certain things that's acceptable and unacceptable. He's well aware of it. He's been a leader from day one. But I'm not concerned about him competing night in and night out on the floor.
Well, he throws up an air ball there. Green really is the emotional leader of the team. By the way, that foul on Durant was his third personal. Now, there's, in all of sports, there's history of championship teams who did not get along and would fight and have their problems.
Well, it's also about who it was directed at. Right. So, again,
as Robertson hits the three-pointer, his second of the game.
And good for him. He's working hard defensively to try to get some three-pointers where he's going to be left open to go.
Bogut not expecting the pass, knocked away, stolen by Westbrook. And Westbrook foul by Draymond Green. Second foul on Green. Third team foul. 9-point Thunder lead against Steph Curry. Turning his ankle. Still in the back in the locker room. Adams banks it in. Boy, Adams has had a really nice game. 9 points, 5 rebounds, some strong defense. And the lead back up to 11. Inside, Thompson with a little English off the glass. 15 for Thompson. Once again, Westbrook finds Adams. If you're just tuning in and hearing about Curry's injury, he did walk off on his own, but he was limping. Watch the left foot, turns, and then stepped on by Westbrook as he comes down.
Mike, you know it was real pain because he never attempted to get up and was yelling at his teammates to commit a foul.
Well, it turned all the way over. I'm surprised he was able to walk the way he did to go to the locker room. Those are his numbers in the 20 minutes he's played. Adams misses another free throw. He's 1 for 5 from the line.
And I like the substitution by Steve Kerr, putting Mo Spates in to get another scorer on the floor with Curry being out.
Thompson drills the jumper. Klay Thompson now at 17. And 10 of those in the first 5 minutes of the third. Remember, Thompson has the NBA record for most points at a quarter, 37. Did that last year. Shot knocked away by Livingston. Ball still loose. Durant holding on to it. Oh, Westbrook tips it to himself. Out to Ibaka for 3. That would have been some basket as Adams gives him a new 24. Ibaka may have traveled. Robertson back to Ibaka. He's going to try again. Air ball. Spates battling. Livingston comes up with it. Boy, Westbrook, his athleticism is just nuclear. Spates nails the jumper, and it's back to 6.
The coach talked about it. That's why you put Mo Spates in the basketball game. You need scoring in the absence of Steph Curry, and he provides that.
Durant finds Robertson, and his pass to Adams sails out of bounds. Iguodala's going to come back in. NBA national TV game calendar tomorrow on NBA TV. Dallas hosting Minnesota. ESPN Wednesday, a couple of games, including the Thunder and the Clippers in LA. And TNT Thursday. These two teams will meet again in the second game of Turner's doubleheader. Livingston sees an opening left-handed, and Adams perhaps altering that shot. Westbrook to the basket. The finish. Count it and 1.
You got to love the fire, the will, the determination. Foot on the gas pedal. You got to get back collectively. Poor job by the Warriors not allowing him to see bodies. Takes advantage of the seam. Finishes at the cup with the contact. Explosive athletic ability and speed by Westbrook.
Iguodala his second foul. Westbrook now with 17 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. And the snarl. Meanwhile, Curry has not only come back out of the locker room, he's going to come into the game as we check in with Lisa.
Yeah, Mike, the Warriors are saying exactly what we thought it was, a tweaked left ankle. They said that Steph got retaped, and as you can see, he's getting ready to return to the game.
Thank you, Lisa. That was more than a tweak. That was a turn. With a shot block. Ibaka and Adams reject Green. Green, as Westbrook shot too strong. Livingston calmly pulls up. Their bench was excellent in the first half. Curry doesn't seem like he has a care in the world right now. Westbrook draws the foul as Spates went for the pump fake. Good to see Steph Curry okay. Ready to check back in. I don't know why he's waiting.
Wait till the second shot.
Singler comes in, is in for OKC. Still a little limp there. Yeah, remember when he signed that long-term deal, some thought it was risky because of the ankle problems.
Well, the only reason they got him at that price was because of the ankle problems. There was no question at that point that he was a max player, but the concern was his health. So there was a compromise on both sides.
He missed 40 games, right, the year before he signed that deal.
Has not missed many since then. 8-point game, just over 5 to play here in the third. Spates left open. Nails the jumper. He is a good shooter.
With a lot of confidence, too. with a whole lot of confidence. But that's what he is, a pick and pop guy, a spot up shooter. He can score the basketball.
Curry with the steal. Curry goes at Westbrook. Westbrook knocks it away. Still Golden State ball. Two of the most dynamic players in the game. These two point guards, so different in their style. Boy, so much fun to watch these two go at it.
I just think we're going to see them go at it for a long time to come.
Iguodala posting up Waiters. Back out. Thompson for three. Adams with his 8th rebound. The hesitation. Westbrook inside. Ibaka has bounced off him, but Singler comes up with it. Waiters back to Westbrook. Travel. 15 turnovers for the Thunder. Delay game warning called. And now Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Warriors have never led. They've trailed by as many as 14. Right now down 6 here in the third.
NBA Saturday Primetime on ABC, presented by La Quinta. Brought to you by...
They can give up a lead, but they can come back, you know what I'm saying? But just all that's really going to matter is, you know, we keep it close in the fourth quarter.
Well, 30-year-old veteran Sean Livingston giving advice to Ian Clark as Curry launches a three and gets the bounce. Count the basket, and then a foul is going to go against OKC. That one hit all sides of the rim for his 5th three-pointer of the game.
Another mistake defensively. If you're Cantor in this pick and roll, you got to come up. You got to come up and be there for Westbrook and buy him time. And if you're Westbrook, you got to fight over the screen or through the screen and get to his body. Proven to be too great of a shooter to give him airspace.
A one-shot free throw attempt on the Singler foul. Cantor back in, sets a screen on Curry. Westbrook sidestep, rejected by Green. But Singler right there to keep it alive. Shot clock did not reset. Westbrook fires away. And Green grabs rebound number 8. Ahead to Spates. Mo Spates banks it in.
You got to give Steph Curry a lot of credit. Not just his shooting ability, but he's taking the challenge. Trying to get into the body of Westbrook. This is on a damaged ankle, obviously not 100%, but he is competing.
Back to a one-point game. Waiters steps back, and Waiters able to hit that one, his 2nd field goal. That time Curry's pass, he expected Spates to cut to the basket.
He's a pick and pop guy by nature, but they're not rotating even one step over. We saw Bogut get a layup in the first half on a little side pick and roll. If you're Mo Spates right there, just catch and take a layup.
If you're OKC, you got to rotate a little bit. You don't have shooters on the other side of the floor.
Waiters steps back. Back-to-back jumpers from Dion Waiters. And again, we said it earlier, he can be an X factor for this team. He's been very erratic, especially shooting. Curry for three. Stephen Curry from downtown. His 6th of the game. He's 6 of 7 from long distance. Cantor taken away by Green. Ahead to Curry. Waiters in pursuit. And a foul call on Waiters. And Curry will go to the line. Curry in his 51-point game on Thursday night only took 1 free throw attempt, which is incredible. You see the limp still evident.
Back-to-back stellar defensive plays by Draymond Green also. Protecting that paint area, giving multiple effort on the defensive end.
Well, we don't know about the explosion in the locker room at halftime, but it certainly, whatever happened, it's ignited Green defensively.
And you see Steph Curry, again, if you are involved in that screen and roll, you got to be up closer. That's good defense, but better offense. And I'll say this, Mike, explosion or no explosion, this is a tied together team. There's no question about that. Explosion or no explosion, whatever took place, this team is on a mission, and they know how to look past situations like that.
Foul's going to go against Golden State. Barbosa picking up the foul. First on Barbosa. And since he's come back, made a couple of beautiful passes. And then a couple more three-pointers. Now 23 points in 23 minutes. He is having one of the great seasons, regular seasons, in the history of the league. As Waiters misses that, NBAtickets.com is the official source of all NBA tickets, even for sold-out games. Start your search now at NBAtickets.com, where tickets are always authentic and always available. Thunder have missed half their free throws. They're 7 of 14.
Mike, between the free throws missed and the turnover differential, to me, very hard to overcome.
Barbosa. And Ibaka holds in the rebound. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Ibaka backing in, knocked away by Green, dives on it, and a loose ball foul is going to go against Draymond Green, I believe. Yep, well, Green picks up his third.
This is a tremendous defensive sequence by Green, digging into the post, attacking the ball, first to the floor. Oh, that's a bad call.
Yep.
Not only should it be no foul, but it should be the Warrior ball because it went off on Ibaka.
There was no possession there by Ibaka, so Green picks up another quick foul. Instead, Ibaka with a couple of free throws. 6 points, 11 rebounds for Serge Ibaka, and another missed free throw for OKC. They're normally a good free throw shooting team, 6th in the NBA. Their star players are great free throw shooters, led by Durant. Well, they've missed more than they've made so far. Cantor picks up Curry for three. Too strong that time. Durant gets a running start. Durant for three. Rebound fought for, picked up by Iguodala. A beautiful pass to Iguodala, finds Spates. Spates blocked from behind by Ibaka. Still Golden State ball. Second block by Serge Ibaka, one of the premier shot blockers in the league.
Very good job of moving the basketball, and Iguodala finding space, but not able to finish underneath.
Singler now on Curry. Crossover, step back, three-pointer, bang! First lead of the night for Golden State.
Not much you can do in that situation.
Are you kidding me?
7 of 9 from three-point range. Cantor can't handle a pass. 17th OKC turnover. Curry. Not that time. Barbosa tried to tip it, but Durant comes away. Durant for three. That's good. Kevin Durant gives the Thunder the lead back. 27 for Durant.
I'm waiting for you to say, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? These guys are just off the dribble, like these shots that they are able to make.
They're like taking free throws from this long distance. Spates jumper. Ibaka, who's had a strong game on the boards. That's 12 now. Durant's got 5 three-pointers. He's 10 of 18 overall. Durant crossover. Another three. It's good. Kevin Durant from way downtown. Curry lost it. Final seconds. Ibaka stolen by Green. And the third quarter comes to an end. They're exploding here in Oklahoma City. 30 points for Kevin Durant. 6 of 8 from downtown to put his team back up by 5. 6 of 8 from three-point range. This presentation of the NBA Saturday Primetime continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Obviously from the three-point line and the way they play in transition, we just got to stick with it. We went through a run in the first half and we battled back to go, up 11 at the half, and then they came back again. So it's going to be that kind of game. We just got to battle through that.
How do you see this playing out? What are you going to need to do to close this thing out?
Well, I think we just got to be disciplined defensively and then offensively take care of the basketball, make sure we get good shots.
All right, thanks for your time. Thank you. Mike.
All right, Lisa, 5-point lead right now for OKC. Barbosa with a good open look. Can't hit, single of the rebound. A game that's featuring the 2 highest scoring teams in the league. 5 All-Stars, 2 MVPs, 2 scoring champions, and a soon-to-be 3rd as Cantor is knocked down. Highlight after highlight. And right now a 5-point game as we open the 4th. Cantor will shoot 2.
And a big play right there. Steve Kerr upset, and rightfully so. Dion Waiters traveled with the basketball prior to the pass to Cantor. Got away with it.
Cantor, 4 points off the bench.
Ball don't lie.
You take a look in transition. How many steps does Waiters take? Certainly got away with a traveling violation.
Did you see the one on Josh Smith the other night? How many times he changed his pivot foot? That was fun.
6-point lead. Varejao back in. And Varejao playing his 4th game with his new team. Dangerous pass. Curry finds it, trying to perhaps draw a foul. Waiters drives on Varejao, former teammates from Cleveland. Ball knocked loose, picked up by Curry. Bounce pass to Barnes, and Barnes misses the layup. Waiters, the three-pointer misses. Varejao hauls it in. With Festus Ezeli out with a knee surgery, Varejao getting some important minutes down the stretch of this as Robertson comes barreling into Varejao.
I've never seen a man scream and fall down as much as Varejao. And he gets the call consistently. I mean, it is, he could be fined $5,000 on every screen and fall.
Curry finds Varejao and misses another layup. Couple of nice passes from Curry, but back-to-back missed layups. Cantor down low and finishes. He is so good around the basket. The lead back up to 8. Curry tries to go back door, and Durant with the foul. That's going to be 4 on Kevin Durant.
Well, Durant playing as the point guard finds Cantor underneath and a beautiful fadeaway. Cantor's got a really nice touch around the rim. Excellent footwork. Beautiful shot.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Nearly 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Golden State trailing by 8.
NBA Saturday Primetime on ABC. Presented.
Curry with 7 of 10. Nobody else has hit one.
But Mike, besides Curry's greatness, which can't be disputed, their passing ability, to me, sets them apart. You watch Iguodala make that pass as Cantor stunts early. They have so many gifted passers, particularly their bigs. Bogut, Iguodala, Green. Front court players can really pass the ball.
Curry's going to sit down. You see again just a slight limp as he goes off the floor. Livingston back in with Thompson, Varejao, Barnes, and Iguodala. And both missed free throws. It's a bad free throw shooting by both teams in a game that's had some unbelievable offensive highlights. Durant's jumper, got it.
And you could just look at his body language. He's sending a message. He understands Steph Curry's greatness, but he came tonight on a mission, telling the world, I'm still here and I'm not going anywhere.
Second, another jumper gives him now 32 for the game, 32 and 10. Iguodala from outside, can't get it to fall. Robertson the rebound. Westbrook finds Cantor, and he's shoved from behind. Now Westbrook has 9 assists, but he's all night long. He has found the bigs down low. He's done a great job looking for the open man.
Much improved decision maker. There was a time in his career where he takes that shot and forces Cantor to get it off the offensive boards. This time recognizes the big guy is wide open. Beautiful drop pass, and now Cantor going to the line for 2.
Cantor off the bench with 8 points. Lead back up to 11. And use Westbrook's numbers, so much more efficient this year as well. Career high from the field. He's shooting 46% from the field. Career high rebounding, career high assists.
They are up double figures against the Warrior team, turning the ball over 19 times.
Golden State has yet to score here in the fourth as we approach 3 minutes gone by in the period.
But they've dominated the board, doubling up the Warriors.
46-20, a plus 26. Livingston falling away and 1. Sean Livingston with his 3rd field goal. It's back to 10. Robertson 2 fouls.
Tallest point guard in the league. He's at his very best in the paint. Good contest by Robertson, but he's got to pull back a little bit and never foul the jump shooter, but a beautiful shot by Livingston.
Only 2 starters in the game right now for Golden State. And they finally get on the board here in the fourth. Durant in and out, and Green the rebound. Well, the Warriors have had to come from behind even in the fourth quarter a couple of times on this road trip that ends here tonight. Thompson, pull-up jumper, got it.
And when the Warriors throw the ball in the post, they're not throwing the ball in the post ever to score.
Iguodala deflects it out, never touched Cantor.
They're throwing the ball to initiate action, screen. So right there, Varejao did a good job setting the screen, gives Thompson a little airspace to create the next play. And as a player defending that stuff, you cannot relax when the ball goes into the post.
Robertson wide open, high arcing 3, misses. Singler the rebound, put back misses. Cantor tips it up and in. 11 points for Cantor. 7 of them here in the fourth quarter.
They're bludgeoning Golden State on the board right now.
48-21.
I tell you what I love, defensively, the way that Russell Westbrook is going after it. He's competing at a high level defensively. That time switches off Klay Thompson. There's been times where he allows the basketball to be passed into the guy he's defending. Tonight, active hands, forces it out of bounds, and gives his team second life.
That rebounding number is staggering. 5 to shoot. Thompson steps back. 3-pointer, short. Right back out to Iguodala. Pass inside. Barnes with the flush. Draymond Green now. He only has 1 point. He hasn't had a field goal, 0 for 5, but 11 assists and 9 rebounds. Back to 7. And still plenty of time.
And Golden State's done a remarkable job of hanging around in a game where, if you didn't know it, you would say they were being outplayed badly.
Iguodala ahead of the pack, behind the back, but then throws it right to Durant. Durant had 40 in the first meeting between the two. He's got 32 so far. Green with the deflection, finds its way to Singler. Livingston. Thompson in the corner, a three-pointer, in and out. Westbrook looking, forces it up, blocked by Thompson, right back at him. Durant finds Adams. Adams blocked by Draymond Green. What a rejection from Green. And then Adams touched it while he was out of bounds. Fantastic defensive play.
How many times this half have we seen Draymond Green come over and protect the rim? That's a big-time play. Not on my watch.
That's a big-time foul. What are you looking at?
It is a foul.
Yeah, that's a big-time play. That's a big-time defensive play. Give credit where credit is due.
You're just a Thunder hater.
Green got away with that one with 6:07 remaining. His team trailed by 9.
Let's show people how rock and roll is supposed to make you feel.
To break the record, 20-5 to tie the record that the 95-96 Bulls did with their 72-10 season.
Hey, Mike, you mentioned Kansas. They're going to win their 12th straight league title. Bill Self, 12th straight.
That's pretty incredible. Barnes on Durant. Curry guarding Westbrook. Shot clock at 4. Westbrook leans in. Short jumper. Off the rim, no good. Livingston tips it to himself.
And they've got Steven Adams guarding Sean Livingston. He's still got to get help and support and protect the rim.
Barnes drives and misses. Barnes had a couple of layups here in the fourth. Unable to get it to fall. Their last game, or a couple of games ago in Miami, they were down in the fourth quarter, had to come back and win the Warriors. Westbrook drives and finishes. Tough shot. He like shot out of a cannon driving baseline there. Westbrook goes for the steal, but can't come up to it. And look at his teammates going to help him out.
But forget the finish. We're going to see a beautiful offensive play. The thing that interests me, though, is the defensive rotation and then the pursuit of the ball. Because if they're going to make a jump into that Golden State Warrior territory, into the Spur territory, it's going to be with defense like we've seen here tonight through the first 44 minutes. And it starts with their best players bringing it each and every night.
Green inside to Thompson. Thompson gets that one to go. Thompson now at 21. Normally Golden State down by 9 with this time remaining. You say, oh, they certainly have a good chance, and they do. But they're playing against one of the best offensive teams in the league. It's so tough to stop. 5 to shoot. Ibaka in the paint. Ball tipped and taken by Curry. Green did a great job knocking it away. Curry to Thompson. Thompson for 3. Short. Durant with his 12th rebound. Westbrook on the drive to the rim. Way off. Ibaka the rebound. Turns. Can't hit. Westbrook's tip doesn't go. Curry to the basket. Layup is good. 28 for Curry. Back to 7.
They're very slow getting into their offense right now.
Steven Adams. Four to shoot. And a reach and foul on Iguodala. That's going to be his third. Now, was he shooting? No, they're going to say before the shot.
I think the correct call was made. Durant was handling the basketball on the perimeter when the contact from Iguodala came, so the right call. But if I'm OKC, I'm not setting the screen with Draymond Green. Steven Adams shouldn't be setting the screen because Draymond Green is the best defender. It puts him in position to disrupt or to switch with Iguodala. Force somebody else to be the guy setting the screen where you can make plays out of it.
4 to shoot. Westbrook's got to put it up. Long three. And a 24-second violation.
And I agree with Mark. It starts with keeping Durant in the middle of the floor, to me. And then, if you're going to set screens for him, Curry's guarding somebody. Whoever that is, Curry sets the screen. Or if you want to have Durant play off the ball, like we saw in the first half, have Curry's man just set simple pin down and allow Durant to work off of that.
Curry from downtown. It's good. Curry from way downtown. It's a 4-point game.
But you don't overreact. Hey, he made a shot. That's good defense. Great offense by Curry. My goodness, what do you do?
He's got 31. This is the closest they've been in the fourth quarter.
Usually you lose. That's what you do against that type of defense.
Durant can't get it to go. Ball knocked loose. Green had it taken away. Green gets it back. Curry on the drive, and a foul called against Westbrook. OKC in the penalty. He fouled Green, so it's Draymond Green who's going to shoot the free throws.
And you don't overreact. This is great defense. Adams is there. The contest is there. Curry knocks down the shot. Clap your hands, give him credit, but trust that the game plan is secure. That's not going to beat you overall. That's great defense.
Another missed free throws. Golden State shooting 59% from the line. The Thunder 57%.
And this is the first possession we've seen where Oklahoma City is downsized and put Durant at the 4.
By the way, Curry with 8 more three-pointers tonight. So 18 in his last 2 games. He had 10 on Thursday night. 3-point game as we approach 2 minutes remaining. The Thunder led by as many as 12 here in the fourth quarter. Durant gets it after Robertson. Westbrook for 3. Too strong. Robertson keeps it alive in a new 24. And Billy Donovan wants timeout. Big offensive tip back by Andre Robertson. They have out-rebounded the Warriors by 30.
He's the best rebounding team in the NBA, pummeling Golden State here tonight by 30 rebounds. Westbrook active with the beautiful finish. And then Serge Ibaka working over the smaller Sean Livingston for 3. First Singler and then Cantor on the follow. And then the last possession. Oklahoma City is really struggling to get good shots off down the stretch. Robertson buys them an extra possession with the tip out.
Under 2 to play. Iguodala on Durant. Durant on the drive. Foul. Green came over to help out. Green argues with Scott Foster. The call is going to go against Iguodala. 4 on a veteran. And Durant to the line.
Well, they were so successful in that first half, getting him the basketball inside the three-point line. It makes it tougher for anybody to defend it.
And for Oklahoma City, they want Robertson on the floor defensively. But it's where do you hide him so the lane isn't clogged offensively.
And the defense has been strong here in the fourth quarter. And the Thunder, again, led by as many as 12, but their offense in a bit of a drought. Durant, though, hits a pair. Back to 5. Both teams still with multiple timeouts. Neither has a foul to give. Curry from downtown. Puts it in! Stephen Curry! It's a 2-point game with 1.5 minutes to play.
For anybody else in the world, that's a horrible shot.
His 9th three-pointer of the game, 9 of 12.
And you're right, Durant has to catch that ball closer to the basket, so not all eyes can be on him.
Durant back out Westbrook. Westbrook attacks to Ibaka. Two-pointer, knocks it in. Green to Curry. Curry steps back. Westbrook all over him. Draymond Green to Curry. Durant's guarding him now. Curry hops up across the lane. Nope, a travel. Curry called for traveling, and it's Thunder ball.
Yes, that is the hop step that they talk about in all the videos that is supposed to be called the travel.
But they didn't come down with the 2 feet at the same time. It was 1-2. Final minute. Alley-oop to Durant. Curry out to Thompson. Three-pointer. Bang! 1-point game. Thompson's first 3 of the night.
And Golden State created the 2-for-1.
And Billy Donovan wants timeout. 27.4 remaining. 15 on the shot clock. And Golden State down 12 here in the period have cut it to 1.
Good read by Curry, driving it, kicking. Big time corner 3 by Klay Thompson, and Westbrook expecting a switch. Backs up just a little bit and gets a 3.
Stephen Curry with 1 three-pointer away from his own NBA record, and he still has 24 games to go after tonight. He will obliterate his NBA mark. 9 more threes tonight. About a 12-second difference, shot clock, game clock. Robertson back up top to Westbrook. Durant on the drive. Ibaka back out. Durant for 3. Bang!
Kevin Durant continuing to be spectacular all night long. Just a little bit of help, giving him air space. There's a price to pay. KD, mama, there goes that man.
NBA Wednesday on ESPN. First at 8, Pistons and the Spurs from San Antonio. Then at 10:30, a terrific matchup. This Thunder team in LA against the Clippers. Coverage begins with NBA Countdown at 7. Tonight here in Oklahoma City, the NBA at its very best. Some of the premier players, the most dynamic, compelling players in the game against the two highest scoring teams in the league. And OKC now up by 4 with 14.5 remaining. Each team with 1 timeout left, neither team with a foul to give. Jeff, if you're Golden State, as you see Curry and Durant just putting on shooting clinics, how do you handle this for Golden State? Quick 2?
Well, I don't think you have to make a choice of quick 2 or open 3. You want to get the best, quickest shot possible. Oklahoma City has struggled at the line. Try for the steal, quick foul, and then you'll have your chance if you can just get them to miss 1.
Green and Durant chatting to each other as Iguodala is about to inbound. Ibaka guards the inbound. Thompson drives to the hoop, lays it in quickly. Still 11.8 remaining. Double teaming Durant, trying to stop him, throws it up. Deflected by Thompson. Green trying to save it, and he does. Ahead to Iguodala. Iguodala puts it up. No, a whistle and a foul. A foul is called. Iguodala will go to the line for 2 free throws with a chance to tie it. They'll also look at the clock to see if there's any time remaining, but I don't think so.
And I love the strategy of the Warriors not to foul Durant immediately, but to trap. Durant or one of the other Oklahoma City players should have called a timeout.
First Thompson with the deflection, then Green with a great save. Iguodala's open. Well, the foul clearly came before the buzzer. That's the first thing Scott Foster will check. And then they'll check to see if they put any time on the clock.
And it was clearly a foul, too.
Yes.
Clearly a foul, but like you, Coach, I'm shocked. If you're OKC, you got to call a timeout in that situation. But Iguodala is not known to be a great free throw shooter.
He's 61% from the line this season. These are his first attempts of the night. Now there's 7/10 remaining. So even if he hits these two, the Thunder can call timeout and advance the ball and get off a quality shot. You can catch and shoot, even catch and turn with 7/10 of a second. But right now the key for Golden State, 2 huge free throws. One down. The veteran Iguodala, last year's Finals MVP. That is 2 clutch free throws right there from a veteran. Andre Iguodala ties the game. Now OKC uses their final timeout and will advance the ball to try and win it at the buzzer.
I'd rather have a guy that could care less about the repercussions of missing than a guy that's a great free throw shooter. Andre Iguodala is going to sleep well, and that's not a knock. He's just a professional. Those are 2 big free throws, and look, it's all right. Way to handle your business.
I'd rather have a great free throw shooter like Steph Curry. I mean, he made both.
I agree with that, but you went to the extreme.
All right.
I know some great free throw shooters that would be scared in that situation.
All right, guys, what about what the Thunder have? They have time to get off a quality shot here. What do you expect? What do you look for?
It's a quick hitter, and I would
throw it to Kevin Durant.
Westbrook will inbound, and they put Bogan on the inbound. Thunder do not have a foul to give. Robertson comes back in the game. They only had 4 guys out there. Ibaka, Durant, Waiters also out there.
And don't be surprised if they use Durant initially as a screener to try to open up somebody and force a miscommunication.
Inside, Durant puts it up. Overtime. We get 5 more minutes of this. What a comeback from Golden State, down 12 here in the 4th quarter. Andre Iguodala hits 2 clutch free throws, and we'll have an extra session.
This is good defense by Draymond Green. The contest, makeable shot. You got to live with it.
This presentation of NBA Saturday Primetime continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
By Green.
Well, again, it doesn't get much better than this in terms of NBA action, and we get 5 more minutes on the clock.
And I'm interested in the mindset of Oklahoma City in that you can be playing backwards right now instead of forwards, thinking about the opportunity you let maybe slip by versus the opportunity still at hand. They've got to gather themselves.
And the tough task for OKC is now the frustration in having to win the game 2 times. You already won it and gave it back. Give the Warriors credit. Concern going into overtime is Kevin Durant now has 5 personal fouls.
Nobody else has 5. Andre Iguodala has 4. Durant's played the most minutes at 40. Adams and Green will jump center. You shoot the penalty in overtime on the 4th team foul. And each team now with 2 timeouts and 1:20. Westbrook fouled and 1. Explodes to the basket. And the Thunder draw first blood in the OT.
Great adjustment by the Thunder. You see a double high screen. Put Adams and Durant in the pick and roll action. Westbrook, no help, turns the corner, gets the contact and the basket.
And Steven Adams started overtime, got the tip, and comes immediately out. so that the Thunder can downsize and match more towards the Warriors' quickness with Draymond Green at the 5.
By the way, Green's foul, his 4th. Robertson guarding Curry. Green gets it, drives on Waiters. Shot misses. Rebound Ibaka. 16 rebounds for Serge Ibaka. Durant finds Ibaka for the flush. Curry picked up by Durant. Curry to the basket. Layup high off the glass. He got knocked down.
And it's on Durant.
And Durant is fouled out. 6th personal foul for Kevin Durant, and he's fouled out with 4:13 remaining in overtime. First time he's fouled out this season.
Finds himself on Steph Curry. Turns the corner, certainly contact as he drives, pushing in the back.
And I always think about this. Why do we not give people an extra foul when we go into overtime? Who wants to see Durant out?
Golden State.
Well, besides Steve Kerr and the Warriors.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Of course not. Because you're like Mike. You guys love foul trouble.
No.
You love it.
I don't
love free throws and foul trouble.
If I'm the opposition and Kevin Durant has 6 fouls and Steph Curry shockingly misses a free throw, I don't want him to have the luxury to stay in the ball game. Give me a chance to win because he's fouled out.
Durant hasn't fouled out of a game in 3 years. Curry 1 for 2. Curry with 35. Durant 37, but he's done for the night.
If you're Westbrook, continue off that high pick and roll to make plays either for yourself or make guys better.
Westbrook attacks, goes at Green, trying to get it inside, deflected by Green, and Thompson picks it up. Well, Green's made some huge defensive plays. Curry for 3, nails it. 10 3-pointers, back-to-back games with 10 threes, and he ties his NBA record for most threes in a season.
And with Durant out, Oklahoma City may have to go to another offensive player instead of Robertson.
Westbrook knocked down, he thought he was fouled. Curry ahead, Iguodala! And Ibaka grabs the rebound. 3rd time this season Curry has hit 10 threes in a game. And again, 2nd straight. He did it Thursday night in Orlando. He's 10 for 13 tonight. Breathtaking shooting from Stephen Curry.
This is off of a turnover and then in transition. A breakdown defensively of your Westbrook. These are the mistakes you cannot have. Been good all game long, but there's a price to pay when you make mistakes against the league's most valuable player. Curry.
Tied his own NBA record set last year for most threes in a single season. He's 10 for 13 at 36 Monday, 42 Wednesday. Hit 10 threes on Thursday with 51 and 10 more threes. So he's hit 20 of 28 three-pointers in the last 2 games. Absolutely incredible. But with all that said, Golden State still trails. Westbrook couldn't pick it up there. Waiters with 4 to shoot. Waiters drives that fall-away jumper. Can't get it to fall. Barnes the rebound.
But again, Golden State is giving Robertson the Tony Allen treatment of just absolutely ignoring him, and you're playing 4-on-5.
Curry, fine. Oh, what a pass to Green, but he misses the layup. The tip taken by Ibaka. 18 rebounds for Ibaka.
No, but coach is right. They cannot allow Robertson to not be defended.
Ibaka finishes at the other end. Curry, another 3. Oh, it's good. The Curry eruption continues. A tie game.
Wow.
And a record broken by Curry once again, his own. 11 three-pointers. He's 1 shy of the single-game record. Robertson, blocked by Green. Robertson gets it back and banks it in.
That's good activity by Robertson after they got the switch they wanted.
Curry, in and out. That one almost went down. The NBA record for most threes is 12. Curry has an 11-3 game. Kobe Bryant and Donyell Marshall have the record. Ibaka, jump hook, bounces around and rolls in. And the lead is 4. Timeout Golden State. What a game here in OKC. Stephen Curry with his 11th three-pointer of the game. He's got 41 points, but OKC answering back. Andre Robertson has made some big plays, tough offensive rebound. And then Russell Westbrook with his 12th assist, finding Serge Ibaka. The Thunder doing it without Kevin Durant. He fouled out in the opening minute of overtime. Yet OKC leading by 4. Still plenty of time left. Green sets the high screen. Curry on Singler with Singler guarding him. Steps back, two-pointer, in and out, off the mark. Rebound Green. Green finds Thompson, his three-pointer, it's good. Back to 1. 29 for Thompson. And a huge offensive rebound for Draymond Green. Westbrook attacks, layup, misses. Ibaka, another rebound, his 20th of the game. And it's still Thunder ball.
Well, Westbrook upset, feeling like there was contact on that shot.
Serge Ibaka, 15 points, 20 rebounds. The rebound's a season high. Westbrook resets. Westbrook pulls back, drives again. Off balance, Banker won't go, but a foul. As Thompson called for the personal. That's going to be his 3rd, and Russell Westbrook will head to the line.
Trying to use Curry's man as a screener, didn't force the switch. Westbrook drives it. That's pretty good defense by Klay Thompson, but Westbrook gets the benefit of the doubt in the 2 free throws.
Westbrook, an excellent free throw shooter. Both teams have missed a number of free throws, but again, 2 clutch free throws from Andre Iguodala with 7/10 of a second remaining, and the Golden State Warriors down by 2 in regulation, tied the game and forced this OT. Westbrook answers. Back to 3. Singler right up on Curry. Drives, layup, swatted away. But he got hit in the head and a whistle and a foul. Singler called for the foul. Ibaka made a clean block, but it was Singler who committed the personal, his 3rd.
You see OKC switching the pick and roll, leaving Singler on Curry, gets into the seams. The question is, a little bit of contact by Singler before the block of Ibaka, so certainly the correct call.
Curry, a great free throw shooter who has missed 2 free throws tonight, as Durant can only watch after fouling out. Curry is 2nd in the NBA in percentage at 91%. Chance to cut it to 1. "51 points on Thursday night, 43 more tonight, 11 more three-pointers tonight."
I'm sorry, Mike, they're simply putting Steph Curry in the action, trying to get him on Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook drives past, inside Robertson. Robertson's layup is good. Timeout, Golden State. Andre Robertson out there for his defense. Robertson with 10 points. And he puts the Thunder back up by 3.
You have to have an appreciation for the playmaking ability of Westbrook. They are putting 2-3 guys on him, and he's trusting his teammates. Puts Robinson in position as he slashes to the cup. The on-point delivery, big-time laying. OKC up 3. We'll be back.
13 more assists to go with his 26 points. He's given the Thunder a 3-point lead. Stephen Curry's team now As you see the timeouts remaining, down to 1 left. Neither team with a foul to give once again.
And when Curry inbounds, you cannot lose discipline or sight of your responsibility.
Green, backdoor, Thompson, reverse layup, banks it in, and a foul. Oh, Thompson got hit in the head, and he can tie the game at the free throw line.
But again, it's a quick hitter, so they even score, and they have plenty of time to have another opportunity. This is bad defense by OKC, overreacting and not trusting their core. Excellent execution by the Warriors, too.
Westbrook's 4th foul. Thompson with 31 points himself. Oh, and Green, and it's knocked down as they were boxing out. And the game is tied with 29.5 remaining. Billy Donovan calls timeout. Green talking about it with Scott Foster. Green and Ibaka. Ibaka shoved him, and then he tripped over Robertson. Tie game here in overtime. Thunder ball when we return. And the reason being, a great defensive play here from Golden State. They trap Durant. Thompson able to save it. Green able to save it. Andre Iguodala's jumper doesn't go, but he's fouled by Durant. And with 7/10 of a second remaining in regulation, down 2, he makes 2 huge free throws to tie the game and force overtime. Durant threw up kind of a Hail Mary down the other end that didn't go. And here we are in OT with 29.5 seconds remaining. No Kevin Durant. He fouled out in the first minute of overtime. But OKC will have the ball in their front court. See, both teams still have a timeout left. Singler's out there with Waiters, Ibaka, Westbrook, and Robertson. 5.5 difference between shot clock and game clock.
If I'm Robinson, the luxury of playing with a great player, he can get a wide open shot because they're not going to defend him.
Singler finds Westbrook. Thompson on him. Westbrook. Back out Singler. Shot clock at 7. Westbrook on the drive, falling away. Won't go. Rebound taken by Iguodala. They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! With 6/10 of a second remaining. The brilliant shooting of Stephen Curry continues. And he ties the NBA record with his 12th three-pointer of the game.
Westbrook gets off a decent look, the banker, and you've got to press up. Robertson just a little late, but that's just, I mean,
that's about 35 feet out, well beyond the 28-foot mark. And now with 6/10 of a second remaining, it's a 3-point lead. Obviously, Oklahoma City has to go for 3, but really not enough time for Golden State to foul, take a chance. Because
no, you can't really foul because they're turning to shoot right away. They got Bogut on the ball.
They're calling it a 32-footer that Curry nails.
The Warriors doing the right thing, playing above the 3-point line.
Westbrook gets off a good look, won't go. And Golden State historic run continues with a signature win here in OKC. Stephen Curry, breathtaking once again, ties an NBA record with 12 threes, 46 points, and the Warriors are 53-5. What a game from both teams. One of the most compelling regular season games you will ever see.
Just say sorry, Big O. Just say sorry.
Let's check in with Lisa and the brilliant Stephen Curry.
Now, how did you guys do that?
A lot of heart on that team, and never quit.